and welcome to Playtime with Dolphy and another Tamagotchi gameplay and review video. So, as I had mentioned in my previous video about the Tamagotchi Uni, if you've watched that, if you haven't, definitely check it out. But if you have, I mentioned I didn't really like the black and white graphics of the originals because they were really hard for me to see because I have vision problems. But I'm willing to make an exception because this one actually is really cute and super unique. So instead of having default Tamagotchi characters, you actually have little angel type characters that you raise in here. So let's go ahead and get this opened up. Oops. And see exactly what this game has to offer. So hopefully this won't be too hard to open. I'm hoping it's not. I suck at opening things. But I have this nifty little box cuddle that I picked up at Miniso, like box cuddle scissors combo. I think it was like $3 at Miniso, but it's pretty cute. Okay, so we've got our Tamagotchi here. Ooh, that's loud. Okay. So, it just has a little like printout of the character and the plastic seat. There's some more detail work on the box if you didn't really get a chance to see it. Just kind of showcases the different characters that you can get in here. It shows you, you know, the light, what they look like when they want attention, praise when they need medicine. I'm curious what the game is like in here. And apparently there is an interactive game in here where you have to tap the device to keep, I guess, bats away from your candy. Which is pretty unique. That's actually pretty cute. So we do actually have hidden in there, we have a manual. Actually, not a manual, we have an advertisement showing the different ones that you can collect, like the different Tamagotchi cell types. I really like the Sakura and Lots of Love, of course. I also really like Pure Honey. That's a really cute one. I really do love that the original older style Tamagotchis have so many different cell types, even if I'm not the biggest fan of the graphics. It's showing off the Tamagotchi connection, which I was kind of curious about getting a couple Tamagotchi connections, just to like, because I actually used to have 2 Tamagotchi connections years ago, and those no longer work, so I was curious about getting the newer ones. Tamagotchi Uni is hands down, of course, my favorite. I plan on getting more of the excuse me, more of the DLCs of the Tamagotchi Unis. I'd really love to get a second one later on, because I have like no one to play with. So yeah, that's actually nice to see. So we're gonna take this out, and there is a little like manual that just shows some basics, how to open the ball chain, and having a hard time turning the pages, how to activate it. So let's go ahead and leave this up because it's been a while since I've activated like an old one. I'm really loving the cell on this. Super glittery. It actually is translucent in the background just with gold glitter. And then it's gold glitter in the front. Really love the pastel pink buttons and the details on the pixel clouds. I have to say this is probably my favorite cell. I really love the detail. I don't know how well the camera's picking up the glitter, but yeah, it's super detailed. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the Okay, so we've got this cute little thing here. It says to press the reset button on the back with a thin object. UFO with a beep. Okay, so that's a little UFO, and I guess I have to go find something thin that I can reset this with. So, I'll be right back. And I'm back, and I come bearing attack. So let's hope that this is enough. Okay, so let's... Okay, so we hit it. And then we press the B button to set the time. And let me go ahead and go look at something while I set the time. So we have our time set. Yeah, the time is set correctly. So, okay. Okay. So we're on the main screen now. Now we just wait. Tamagotchi Angel will appear in about 5 minutes. So I set the time. Okay, so I cannot do anything. I just have to wait for Tamagotchi. I hope I'm not massacring that name. I have to wait for Tamagotchi Angel to appear. So let's just kind of flip through this then. See if there's any other relevant information. Just talking about the batteries. This is nifty to know what kind of battery that it needs, so that's useful. You do have to reset it when the battery has been changed. One thing really bad is, yeah, I guess you lose your Tamagotchi when the battery dies, which is kind of sad. I do prefer the ones that you can keep charged, that you can recharge. But I really loved the design of the cell on this, and I love that it wasn't the usual Tamagotchi types, but angels. So I just had to pick this cute little thing up. I really do love the portable size. I gotta love that translucent look with the gold glitter. I'm so addicted to what this thing looks like. It's so pretty. So the only relevant information on here is just the battery type, and I think later I'm just gonna actually just cut this piece out. Actually, I can just do that now. I am just killing time at this point, waiting on the angel to sew up. So, I will be back. Okay, so our angel has appeared. I will say that, to me at least, I think the sound is gonna get old fast, so I want to see if maybe there's still a way to make this a little lower. No, that's how you praise. I guess that's how you punish. Oh, that's to turn the lights on or off, and that is the options, not that, that's the clock screen. So there really is no way to adjust the sound. So yeah, that beep is kind of loud. Gonna get kind of old fast. Okay, so this is the first thing. This is like a scale. I don't know how well you can make it out. Trying. Okay, I don't know how well you can make it out, but yeah, this is our angel. This is the scale icon. You hit the second button, you bring up the did I hit the right button? Oh no. Okay. This is the scale icon. This is your stats. So AP, I guess that's like angel points. It shows you the amount of eels that they are. Their number of deeds. This is really hard to sell on this like camera. Their number of deeds. And they are hungry, as you can see, I think. 3 out of 5. 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 effort is 0, and again, there's their yields and their number of angel points. You go over to the second icon, you can choose to feed them either pie or candy. Let's try to feed them some pie. And then you can also feed them candy. And then if you go over to this icon, this looks like this might be the game. Maybe? Maybe. I actually don't know what that icon is. But this is to clean up the screen after they poop. This is the little toilet paper icon. This icon is like a little bell icon. That looks like how you praise them. There's a little arrow icon that looks like how you punish them. And then there's a little candle icon, and that controls the light. So you can turn the light off. You can turn it back on. Oh, okay. It looks like turning our light off terrified our angel, so I'm trying to see what we can do to help it. Okay. Okay, what can we do? I didn't think turning the light off would make our angel sick, so now I need to look on the back of the box. How do you... this is not very informative. So how do you give this thing candy? Not candy, how do you give it medicine? Huh. The light's on now, buddy. Okay, now we can't access the last icon. So, what if we just keep feeding it? It doesn't want to eat now. Oh, looks like I messed up my angel. See what I mean by the screen being like mega hard to see? You don't realize it when you're like filming it, but yeah. I have to actually tilt it and film at an angle, which means I can't see the screen. In order for me to see it, I have to be holding it like this, but to film it, I have to tilt it at an angle. I really, really, really wish I could have played with this little guy more. I have no idea what happened with him. Okay, so I guess we'll be setting the angel again. No, I don't want to reset it because then I have to like fix the clock. I think I just realized that the wings on here are actually embossed, which is really nice. I think I'm gonna do a quick Google search and try to figure out what I did wrong. Okay, so apparently when you set the light off with the angel Tamagotchi, it makes them sick. So yeah, it's definitely different from a standard Tamagotchi, but yeah, the angel Tamagotchi cannot be left in the dark. So I'm trying to see. It said online to give them medicine. I don't really see a medicine icon on this, so I'm trying to see where a medicine icon would be. Yeah, I'm really trying to see where a medicine icon would be on here, and there's the toilet paper icon. That's not a medicine icon. There's the star icon, which won't do anything. There's the praise icon, which doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe this is medicine? No, that's not medicine. No. There's the light icon, which is what caused this mishap to begin with, and the little angel icon in the lower right corner calls your attention to them when they need help, but it doesn't activate apparently when they're sick. So I actually don't know where the medicine icon is on this thing. I'm like activating everything possible, and I'm not seeing anything. So back to the drawing board, back to Google, I guess. Yeah, this is definitely different from any Tamagotchi I've played with. Okay, so it turns out that icon I thought was, I guess, like a punishment icon because it's an arrow. It's actually the treatment icon. And I already treated it once, so let's try treating it again. Okay, our angel's back to normal. We're back in action. I'm trying to make it to where everyone can actually see the screen, even if I can't, because of the angle I have to hold it at. So we have 8 angel points now. Our deeds is at 3, which apparently the deeds doesn't actually do anything, and it doesn't alter anything for the angel. There are apparently 2 endings for your angel Tamagotchi, the good ending and the bad ending, and apparently the bad ending has your angel turn into like a devil Tamagotchi in the Japanese release, and then in the international, I guess they changed it slightly. I actually would have liked to see that, because that actually sounds like an interesting ending. So let's go ahead and feed our Tamagotchi and try to get them to full food. And let's go ahead. So they're still a little hungry. Let's feed them again. And then apparently if you keep feeding them candy, there's a chance for the little bat Tamagotchis, which I guess are the demon Tamagotchis, for them to sew up. And then you can play a mini game because they try to steal the candy. I still don't know what this icon does. I feel like it's supposed to do something, and then I'm messing it up somehow. I'm looking on the back. Okay, so that is the game. Yeah, that apparently is the game. I don't know how. We're gonna try to play the game again. So yeah, there's lots of different angel Tamagotchi that your little starter angel can evolve into. And then apparently, yeah, as I said, oh, you have to hop over it. There is a good ending and a bad ending for your little angel Tama. So you just tap the force button to keep hopping over whatever that is. I think it's a shooting star. It looks like a shooting star. No, the button did not respond. I will say the buttons are actually pretty responsive, but sometimes you do run into them not really wanting to respond too much. But I think that's a problem with any older Tamagotchi models. So I'm gonna try again. You have to make sure that you press the buttons down hard enough for it to register. The screen is a lot easier to see in person. It's just hard to record, because as I said, to avoid the glare, you do have to hold it at an angle. Hey, I actually did good that time. So we're gonna check our status. We're not hungry anymore. Effort must be maybe the fun meter, I'm guessing, because that's almost full from playing mini games. So yeah, I will be posting a short update video when my angel evolves. I'm actually really enjoying this. This is really cute. I really love the cell of the one that I got. Apparently there's tons of different cells for the angel model, but I'm super happy with mine. It's really cute. Again, I don't know if the camera's really picking up the glitter that well, but it's a beautiful cell. So this is really cute. This is really a nice Tamagotchi to add to your collection if you're wanting something different, or if you just really love the older models. This is a Gen 3 model. I mean, I have to recommend it just because of how unique it is. Like, I'm used to seeing the stand on Tamagotchis, but you know, this is actually themed around something, which makes it even more fun and unique. So yeah, I actually really have to say I recommend this. I hope everyone enjoyed the video, and I'll see all of you on the next one. Bye!